So yeah, okay. So I'll put that in there. Um, let me turn it down so I can see. All right, so give it a second for it to let people know that we're here,
Okay.
and then we can go ahead and I I got it on my other phone, so hopefully they don't hear no echo. What are you? I'm like, why I see a green screen?
Because I was trying to because I feel like I'm so close to the, and I think because I'm
Yeah,
on my
you are up
iPad.
there on the you definitely up there. But I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like
But,
you like this, like,
right.
but you
I don't
are.
like. I don't even like being that close, to be honest. I'm like, okay, why is it like that?
Yeah, I was trying to find a decent spot in all this
You sound
mess.
like me, girl. Because if I pan out over here on this corner, it's got plastic bags over the top of everything. I got a waterproof tablecloth because I wasn't sure. Because you can see right there where that light is.
Uh huh.
So right here is where it's leaking at. So you can see the little spot on the ceiling right there.
I
It's
can't even
leaking.
see nothing.
Oh, girl, I can see it because I just want it to be gone. But yeah,
I,
it's got a that it's wet. That spot right there is wet.
oh
So
wow, yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah. Okay, I see right there. I do. I can
yeah.
see it. I
And
can
my
see it
sewing machines and stuff is like right there. So
right there.
I'm girl. I was like, wait, there's too much money in this room for it to just be leaking from the ceiling.
Now I'm trying to see if the chat, because I can't see the chat up here on the screen, but I can see it
I
on my
can't
other phone.
either. Let me
Oh wait, somebody just said something. So let me see.
okay.
Oh hey friend. Okay, I can see it. I guess somebody had to put a comment there in order for the comment to be there. So we can get started because that's why I wanted to do it on YouTube because they can catch it on a replay. So if you don't tune in live with us, definitely for those that's catching it on a replay, you can still comment on here, send us a message if you have any questions. And we will definitely get back to you. But because this is actually recording, and it's 3 minutes in. We want to go ahead and kind of get started. But definitely, hey, Brooke, thank you for tuning in so much. So we wanted to talk about we call it the Move Her Mamathon. It's a 5K, but don't be alarmed by it being a 5K. Where this is more about community building, sisterhood, health and wellness, and moving our bodies. That's really the main gist of what we're doing here. So Riesha was so gracious to do this with me because for one, she has ran a 5K before. She's run further than a 5K, a marathon. So yeah, she was out there stepping with the big dogs. But me, I have not ever ran one before, but I've always wanted to. So it's very special to me for one because of the fact that I'm actually being able to do it. The training is like, yeah, it's going to be something, but I'm up for the challenge and just really pushing myself for something that I really wanted to do. And what makes it extra special is that I created a space like for us that we could all do it together. And not having to just be a part of a whole different one. We created one for us all to be able to do together at our own pace, in our own way. So if you're not a person that runs a 5K, you don't necessarily have to, but I'm kind of jumping ahead because we didn't even introduce ourselves. I know most of you will know us, but everybody may not who watches this. And so I'm Aiysha, and
And I'm Risha.
and we are it's like let me stop. But so yeah, we are actually hosting this 5K. But again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in and those that's watching it on a replay. But we wanted to, kind of set some expectations. We have notes here. So if you catch me looking down, it's because I just kind of, I want to hit it and quit it. Those things have not changed. Okay. You just want to give the details, let people know, have a better understanding of what this is, like why it's so important to us, because we have both have our own personal stories. And it seems like stuff is being added to the stories as we go along here, because I will share in a little bit why that is. But nonetheless, again, I'm very proud of the fact that we are doing this, and I'm able to do it with someone, first of all, someone that we work very well together, and we're like opposites attract, because I am team like cardio. Okay, I love me a good dance. Okay, I love that type of workout, walking. And Riesha is strength built, and we need both of those. So it's like I'm helping her, she's helping me, we helping each other, and that, so we all could be able to win. So Risha, you could kind of give a little bit your background too, of like, because you've done this before. So
Yeah, so I've trained, so it's been about 10 years since I've actually run a real race. Only because as I get older, your body, it starts to break down. It's taxing on the body when you do runs, when you train and stuff and whatever. But I will have to admit, it was the best shape that I had ever been in my life, because I was eating right, I was training, I was sleeping well, I was doing all the things that I was supposed to be doing, drinking the water, eating all the good foods. So I would train. So I would do 3 strength trainings a week. Then I would do running, and then I was actually working with a training coach. So with a running coach, actually. So they get you up to pace. They teach you how to breathe when you're doing all that stuff and whatever. But we don't have to do all that in this one. We can start off walking. Currently, right now, I am nursing a torn meniscus in my right knee. So this walking portion is part of my rehab. So walking can be done. You can use walking for lots of different things. So I'm using that as a rehab because I have to keep moving. They don't want me to stiffen it up. Surgery is not needed. So this is like my go-to. So as much as I don't like, just walking, I like to do a mix of everything. I'm currently not doing leg workouts right now. So that is my leg workout as I walk. So, yes.
I was going to say, Brooke said, I used to run cross country. I won't run for the subway now. Listen, and I get it. That's why I said I wanted to talk about this, because it is not about the running. It's literally about moving our bodies, um, creating a space where we know health and wellness is important, right? But a lot of times, people don't take it seriously unless the doctors say, look, if you don't do this, this is or else, and we want to be able to prevent that before, all of that, before we get to that point. But like Risha has said before, she was like, when she was running, she was in the best shape of her life. And again, me walking, me just being consistent, paying attention to what I eat and all that, I'm telling you, that feeling is like none other. And I was like, yo, and it's not hard at all. It's discipline, yes, but it's
Yes.
not hard.
No.
And it's only challenging when you create those mental blocks and make it challenging. Like, how I said, oh, I'm gonna start tomorrow, or start Monday, and then all of a sudden it's a Friday and you got all these things that you feel like you ain't gonna never be able to eat again. So you try to eat it over the weekend type thing. It is not that serious. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really not that serious. But I wanted to be able to have a space to where we can come together and do something as a unit, where it's not too taxing on our bodies. Again, some people are going, like me personally, I personally want to run it, but I only want to do it one time, like a one and done thing. But if people say once you start running, you will want, I don't know about that. I'm saying no, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't know. But
Right.
for me, but here's the thing, when I first came up with this and created this, I didn't know I was going to be actually physically moving. Like, y'all can't really see my apartment right now because it's being packed up. Like, I'm actually physically moving. And I wasn't going to continue to do this because of the fact I was like, okay, this is a plot twist. Like, this was not supposed to be about me physically moving. But I said I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to, because now it just added more meaning into why, the whole reason into why to do this anyway. So this is not, again, it's deeper than a 5K. It's more than a race. Okay, this is about stepping up, challenging ourselves to be better women, better allies, because again, this is not just for women. We have allies. There are men that are joining in on this to move and walk, in solidarity with us. Their sisters, cousins, it's not just moms. You don't have to be a mom to also participate in this. Um, you know what I mean? So it's it's for all of us. And I wanted to have it fun, have us a cute little shirt. Like you see our shirts here. These are the shirts that you would get. You'll also get a medal. And you'll get a bib number as well. So it's like you're getting the whole shebang, and you don't have to. Again, you're doing it at your own pace. Even if you had to break it up, the date is to be determined. It is going to be May in honor and spirit of Mother's Day month, but we'll get back to the date. It's because baby girl, it's her senior year and she got track meets, and I don't have the dates for that yet, so I don't want it to kind of coincide with that. But um yeah, so we could just continue on into it. And Risha, I guess, because I feel like I'm talking, so you could go first with the what inspired. Well, I know what for me as well is what inspired this, but like, you could kind of tell your inspiration behind it and why you was on a bandwagon with it. Because when I asked you, you was like, absolutely, let's go. So, hey, friends.
Well, what inspired it is that it's something that we all can do together but separate, if that makes sense. So it's something that
Mhm.
we're all going to complete and finish in the end, as a community. So that is what really sparked me, was like, okay, we did the Move Her challenge. Everybody was on board with that. Everybody loved it. They were asking for more. So this is the additional more that you guys are going to get by joining the 5K. So the inspiration, I can say, was seeing everybody joining in on the Move Her challenge, and then also completing it and showing their progress and what they have done and getting people out of their shells. So it's like working with each other, even though we're hundreds of miles away from each other, we're still all trying to achieve the same goal in the end.
And again, my main thing too, like Risha had mentioned that she had, you just said a torn meniscus.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, and we were talking. I'm like, I have arthritis in my right knee, and she was like, well, she has arthritis in both her knees. You know what I mean? It's like there's always some things that's going on, especially within the women's body, that we feel like, oh, either you're too old for this, or you're too broke down for this, or you're too, and it's like, no, we're not. Like we're not in perfect shape here. But
Right.
my thing is, we want to be in shape for the life that we want to live. So it's no point of, I know a lot of people, especially in the community, we do a lot of sewing and a lot of different things, but it's like it all goes hand in hand, because it's nothing like making an outfit that you look extra good in, opposed to making an outfit where you're trying to cover and hide and like all the time. And don't get me wrong, we still be doing that too. But I'm saying we want to make clothes that look good in, and we, you know what I mean, and feel and be as young as we possibly can for as long as we can, because it doesn't matter. We could do all the working out, whatever. Our bodies still want to age, but we want them to age gracefully. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like fine wine. All right. So,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? There's preventative things that we can do to help it, to aid in that, and just doing stuff in other fun ways. I definitely still want to bring back again line dancing, because it's still a way of moving our body. Just got to figure out, again, how to get that in the into play. But it's great cardio. Like for me right now, with me moving and I'm constantly moving stuff, my workouts is, going up these 3 flights of steps, up and down and up and down. Woo, up and down. It is making me realize, like, I'm so grateful for from moving my body prior to this, but I also know I still have more work to do. Okay, my body was like, we got this, but baby, we got to get, you know what I mean, I have to get my behind back in shape, because trust and believe me, it is definitely a workout, but I can do it, and it's getting done. But that's all because I've been actively moving my body, not nothing crazy, but still being able to move. So now let's get into who Move Her is for. Again, we talked about this. It's for beginners, for walkers. Hello, that's me. I love me. I'm a walking girl. And of course for our runners, but busy moms, from women to start and trying to get back into fitness. Because Risha's going to talk about right after I mention this, about how to ease back into things, because that's what she's currently doing. So I know a lot of us had kind of fell off some from the last challenge that we did. And it was our goal to really kind of keep things going. But life be life, and it's so much that has went on. So we just want to be able to get people back on track. And also this emotional healing journey. And it's for our allies and for our supporters. Like this it runs so much deeper than just getting out here and just running a race. It's like thinking of that thing or that like goals that you want for yourself this year, and that these are just different ways of like affirmations, like bringing that stuff to pass. Like you running this 5K is not really about, or walking a 5K is not just about you walking. It's like you're walking into that next dimension. You're walking into your evolution. You know what I mean? You're walking into your breakthroughs, these different things that tried to hold you back. Like you know what I mean? You're breaking that tape. Okay, because I know I'm gonna have my own personal tape for mine, but like I said, it goes deeper into that. So, Riesha, can you share some about like how to get back into it, like how you know, because we're not gonna just be jumping out here and just like
No. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Just take it easy. So start off with an easy walk. 15, 20 minutes a day, light walking. You should still be able to talk to whoever. If you're walking with a partner, you should still be able to talk to whoever, full sentences without losing your breath. Disclaimer, that is my husband. There is nobody coming into my house. He's been outside in the cold, so he's got a mask on. So disclaimer, because he keeps going behind the screen. I know somebody going to be like, who is that man? That's my husband. He actually belongs here. So just like do just do your walks. Start off 15, 20 minutes a day, and even if you can't do that, start off at 10. Some people are in colder climates. I have the ability to be able to walk at work. You can walk. When I did rehab for one of my other surgeries that I had, I walked around my kitchen table like 4 or 5 times. So, I mean, as long as you're still moving, you can walk inside, you can walk outside, as long as you continue to move your body. So, start that off doing that. I would say there's going to be a schedule too, so there's going to be more to come. So this is just, we're just talking right now. So start off a schedule, so you can do like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday light walks, and then as the weeks progress up until we get ready to actually complete the 5K, you should be progressing each time. Don't try to go out and do the 5K all in your first walk starting tomorrow. We don't want to do that. That's how you injure yourself. That's how you get discouraged. You're like, well, I did it already, I'm not going to wait. I don't want to wait for the 5K to go. I've already done it. So we are going to build to it. So you're going to do 3 days walking, 2 days conditioning training. So whether if you're a swimmer, if you're cross training, if you're running, or if you do the bike or stairmaster, if you have a cardio class, if you're doing a line dance class, that also counts as a extra day. You do not want to walk all 5 days when you're training. If your goal is just to walk and you're not training, then go ahead and walk your 5 days. But you want to do other things in between. So you want to do like your core work. We want to keep our core strong. We want to make sure our backs are strong. We want to make sure we're standing up right when we're walking. You're going to have to look at your form. How's my form going? How are my shoes good? Do my feet hurt? All these kinds of things will play a part to training for your walk as well. So start off slow. Don't try to be the superhero and do it all at once. We want to start slow to prevent injury and to also build up to that 5K. So if you have a goal to finish the 5K in a certain amount of time, you're going to write down how much time you want to complete your 5K in, and then you're going to slowly build up to that, getting your breathing under control and all that stuff. And then you can go ahead, and when we get ready to announce the date for the completion, then we will complete it on that day.
And there you have it, folks. But but also too, because I know before we was like trying to get our 10K steps. This is not none of that. This, you don't have to worry about trying to do 10K steps. Just like Riesha said, your 15, your 20 minutes doing different stuff, because you don't want to be taxing on your legs. Make sure you have good, comfortable walking or running, whichever one that you're doing, sneakers. Like you want to just make sure your body is comfortable, your joints and stuff is good. We always want to talk about hydration. I know we're in the winter time or colder. It's like some people still warm, because Riesha still be having sunny skies over there. So
it's raining here now. It's cold. It was raining and cold today. So cold that I was like, should I go sit in my car and turn the heater on? Because I was in the office today. It was cold.
I'm sure not our cold, but okay.
No, not your cold, but it was cold.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. We still want to stay hydrated. That doesn't just fall for in the summertime. When it's super hot. We always need to be hydrated. Again, I'm gonna go over what's the tangible values that you get, because this is more than just that. But if you ever did a virtual run before, then you might be familiar with the things that you get. But you will actually get a bib number. You will actually get a t-shirt that we are displaying here, a sample of what that will look like. You will also get a physical medal that also says Move Her. I've posted about them before. You'll see more posts about it. All
Ooh,
right, Brooke.
great.
Okay.
She's showing off. Can
Showing
you
all
send
the
us a
way
little
off.
sunshine over here?
Right.
Shoot.
I was like, I need to come see you. Okay.
Right.
Again, but you had that virtual flexibility, so you don't have to feel like, you're at a physical race where so many people, so you could break it down however you need to break it down. It's not, again, this is all about community building. It is about us like shedding, dead weight, extra pants, whatever it is for you, however personal you want to take it is totally up to you. And of course, the most important thing is community energy. Like, we are here to support each other, to cheer each other on. This is just going to be the first one. I plan on doing this each and every year, bigger and better. I have some. I'm not going to put them. I have some ideas. I definitely have some ideas, but I had to kind of test it and see how how the participation, who really wants it. You know what I mean? Like, Riesha and I were talking, and I was saying, I know my posting for this has been a little, off, because again, I was kind of a little thrown off with my move, and it's just so much going on within that. But I said, I'm not going to give up on this. It may not be going exactly how I would have liked it. Um, it's, I know, right? Isn't her hair so cute? I was gonna say something to it for her about
Thank
it, but you beat
you.
me to it. She wouldn't get cute and be cutting it off. Um,
And this is a little bit too long, but
oh gosh. Yeah. But yeah, so I was like, I wanted to be able to do this, for one, because it goes into our next segment. Like, this type of thing, believe it or not, like when I was doing all the walking and people was getting out there, a lot of things what it really helped them was with their confidence. Okay, for one, it also helps with your accountability, like in actually completing something for yourself. You know what I mean? Especially for, whether if you're a mom or not, if you're a person that helps other people all the time, or you always out there helping other people, it's time for us to help ourselves, and not feeling guilty about it, doing something for ourselves. It's also a great stress release, especially me. I love to walk just the woo side. Y'all know my happy place. Okay,
yep,
which I will say, I will
yep.
not be moving too far from there. I mean, it's not as close as it was, but it's not too far that I can't get to, so I'm happy about that. So I still will be able, once it gets warmer, because yeah, I ain't too happy about going there right now. So it's like, it's not quite my happy place right now because it's too cold, but it's
Yeah.
definitely be able to woosah, and also identity rebuilding, like through this whole phase. And I'm not going to get into it here because this is not what this live is for, but I will talk about this more. It's actually, when you're in a rebuilding phase, it's just like, wow, it's almost like you're out here naked. And but the beautiful thing about it, we get to, you know what I mean? Like, for me, I look at it as, now I get to dress myself how I want to. You know what I mean? Like, I can adorn myself how I would like to, not what people said I should do, not what was best, not what you're mine right now, like, not none of that. I get to be able to rebuild how I want to be, rebuild. And this really took a lot, like, out of me. So I'm actually at this things like, and I really don't give a damn who doesn't like it. And that's
Right.
how I want us to feel about, taking this and doing this, moving your body, whether you are actually sign up, which I hope that you do sign up for this, but take this information and just saying, as you move forward in life, as you're moving her, moving
Yeah.
him, moving, that you're
Hmm.
moving how you want to, and you're not worried about, you can rephrase it how you want, because I was about to really say something that I'm not. I'm just going to refrain from it from now.
Behave
But
yourself.
because I'll hold that for another conversation, but you get be able to move how you want to.
Yes.
So, oh, you got it. Listen. When I was
Right.
walking one time, Brooke, I saw a black snake king running right on across the, and I was like, you know what? Okay, that would have probably made people like, I'm not going back there no more. I didn't. I said, look, this is my happy place. You got to go somewhere else. And I saw it again. like, but it was like parallel to me, like in the grass. I said, as long as you stay over there. But
Right.
it did shook me because it came right in, and you know they swivel. It's like,
Yeah.
ugh. But
Yeah.
like a whole black snake, I was like, what the heck is this? Hey,
Hey,
friend.
Carm.
Hey, Carmen.
How
So
about
yeah,
going out your front door and meeting a coyote?
you know, see,
Yeah, exactly, girl. We open the door and we be peeking out. I look out the window every morning before I leave for the gym because it's dark outside. I'm like, that's not a dog.
yeah, see, that
Yeah,
might be a little different.
but
Now,
they
you
don't
know, I
bother you. They won't bother you. The coyotes won't bother you. If you got a
uh,
small animal, they won't. They want that. They will eat it. You're too big for them. So that. But I'm still. I don't want to be. I don't want to go get
well, are
in the
you
car
too
and
big
there.
for them? It's like that's
I
just a joke.
am. I'm tall, girl. I'm tall compared to a coyote.
Okay, it's just, but
Shoot.
okay. So the next thing, which is very huge, like very huge. So I know sometimes people do not want to walk alone, right, or to run alone. So buddy up, partner up with a friend. Like
Yes.
right here, you know, I'm in. Of course, you know, I'm in Delaware, but I don't really like. I live here, but I don't really know people here. So I still had to like still rep Delaware. However, I have some Jersey peeps. I have Philly peeps. That's why I was like tri-state. Like they're going to be joining in. You know, Riesha's in Cali. So again, you don't have to be in her part of California.
Mm-hmm.
Like who's repping Cali, who's repping Philly, like who's repping, you know, Florida, who's repping, you know, Chicago, like all of that. So this was our really next thing. Like you could walk with a friend, and rep your city, like you know what I mean. So you can call out you know, who's going to be repping from where. Also to help like community build as well. So if you know someone, like again, share this information out too. Like maybe you know somebody that would like to sign up. Of course, you know we welcome them to come. I will be placing the order. Like I was trying to wait to see how many orders we get in, so I can place the order because I have to get ready to place the order because it takes about 5 to 6 weeks for them to make the medals. They said so. Yeah, I have to get that in so stuff can actually start shipping out in April, so y'all can have it for whenever we decide what day it's going to be in May. But again, this is the first time, so I'm just learning, you know, figuring it out, which we're going to get through it because I was like, it hasn't been like too rough, but you know, again, it's just the first time. This is definitely something I want to do bigger and better each and every year, adding some more things to it, but definitely being able to, you know, this is the first time to really get it on a map. So I am super excited that we are still doing this because, like I said, when I hit Risha up, was like, listen, I still want to do this, and she was like, look, let's do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Risha has a lot of videos that we used for the last time that still work for this time. So as she see fit, whatever video she think will be good to like focus on for the week, she may direct you to go to that video. We definitely have information for those that already signed up. You already have a packet, but we added some more information, that's going to be added to it. So for those that already signed up, we'll just get that additional information. The people that sign up, going forward, well, I haven't put the thing on there. All of it'll be together. So once you sign up, everything, all of the information will be together, and then you'll get notified when we're actually actually shipping out everything. So what would actually get shipped out, so that you understand, it would be the bib, the t-shirt, and your medal. So it'll be your full packet of what you have, and you know, for your race. Um, and so yeah, but definitely repping your city. Um, grabbing some friends, having them join in, sign up so y'all can do it together. Definitely, y'all already know we want all the pictures. Tag us, like, because whatever anybody shares with me, and I know Risha will say the same, is that we're going to repost it because again, this helps get it out there. This helps put it on a map, and so people can look forward to it for the next one, and they'll already know about it. You know, it will be just something like, oh, okay, I remember this. Let's, you know, be
Yeah.
able to join us.
Yeah.
So, what other things? How to register is in the link. Is
Yeah.
definitely in the link of my bio. Risha, do you have it in the link in your bio?
No, I'm gonna add it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I know I definitely have it in the link in my bio. Again, everything is free shipping, so everything will just get sent out to you. Um, it's not really like a deadline reminder. So I'm just going over the notes here to try to fit. Does anybody have any questions though? Does anybody have any questions in regards to it? Because I know some people did ask me about the actual running part. I was like, you do not have to run. If you want to
No.
roll your 3.1 miles, you can roll if you want to. Cartwheel, okay, it doesn't matter. You want to walk and run, you can definitely do that too.
Yeah.
Um, if you want to even make it like a community thing and y'all doing some other stuff. Like I did a night run before, but we was like pre-gaming. Like it was more of a party. Like a
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you could kind of do it however you want. It's not like, oh, this is not this. You could do it however you want to, just long as you get just long as you get it done.
Right.
That's all that really matters. It's not no strict thing. You have to run. You got to
Yeah.
get by this certain amount of
Yeah.
time and all of that. This is about movement. Um, it's just about again health and wellness. Trying to have another fun way of doing things without making it be like so daunting, working out, exercising, and all that. It's really not that fun. It's not fun at all, but it's great for our body. So we try to add some little fun stuff into it. You know what I mean, to try to make it more enjoyable. But it's something that we need, and it's something that's a must that we. So we might as well just go ahead and have a community to where we can all do it together. Okay,
Yep.
we can all, if we all need to scream one day, we just need to all let it out. We can have a screaming just to get it out. If we need to do that, so be it. But it's really about community building and also giving more education about health and wellness. I do have some more information that I will share like later on pertaining to macros, because I've seen a lot of stuff go across these internet streets, and I realize, I guess, because people are getting paid now for just content, so they just putting anything out there and they're giving a lot of information that's not true. It's
Yeah.
like partially true, but it makes it false because it's misleading. So
Yeah.
if you follow exactly what they're saying to do, you are always going to be in a looping. You're not, you're just going to be like on a hamster wheel because it's not totally true, and it be pissing me off. But I'm like, I can't just, like, I want to be able to, if I'm going to tell the people off, I'm going to tell the people off, and then I'm going to correct it. So right now, I was just in the stage of telling the people off, but I need to, but I don't want to just tell the people off. Like, I want to be like, no, do not do this, and here's why not to do this, and this is what you should do. You know what I mean? Or say this is what I would encourage, because I'm not telling nobody you do what you want, but I mean, I'm a living witness. I don't know how other more ways to show y'all, to tell y'all, like I've done it for myself. You know what I mean, and
Yeah.
helped other people do it. But you have to be honest with yourself, and some of these things that they're putting out there are just not. Yeah, it's not true. It's not. It's not true. It's like nowhere near true. And then people be putting in the it'd be so much uproar be in the comments. But if the whole point is to get people to comment, then they're doing their job. So
Right. Because sometimes I go to people post just for the comments.
oh, me too. Because I was like, "What?" So I look at I be like,
Right. Right.
yeah, I be doing the same thing. I was like, "What is going on here?" So when I tap back in, I'm just like, "Wait, what did I miss?" It's a
Right.
lot of stuff going on here, and people
Right.
just, somebody say, "Oh, do this," and they don't question. It's just like, you may not want to do that. Like
Yeah.
you may not want to do that.
Yeah.
But that's why we try to give you options so you can pick and choose what works best for you. We always say consult your physician. Like, you want to make sure
Yes.
you
Yeah.
are up to par. You know what I mean? But one thing about it, I'll say this: I can't teach you your body. Like, you have to learn your body.
Hmm.
Your body tells you. It will
Yeah.
tell you.
And you have to
Like, it
listen
will
to your
tell you.
body also. So, like how my physical therapist was telling me the other day, he gave me a whole new set of exercises. So, I'm into week 4 of this rehab thing. And so, he gave me a whole new set of exercises. And he was like, if any of these don't feel right, listen to your body. You stop doing whatever that is. So, if you're doing something and it doesn't sit right, it doesn't feel right, stop it. You don't have to continue to do that exercise or whatever it is that's bothering you. That goes even to say, without even saying for workouts stuff or whatever. If people in your life are, making you feel a certain way, cut them off. So it's like different things, you have to take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit all in one. So it's not just one thing. So
Yeah, this is when I went to. I'm so glad that I did, but I want to share this part because it all goes hand in hand. I went and got my hair done for my birthday because generally I would do it myself, and my loctician was like, "I can tell that you've been stressing, but you're coming out of it." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "Excuse me." Like, first of
Your
all, why are you
your
in my
body will
business?
tell you.
But
Yeah,
he was
but
like, I could see it in your
it
hair.
shows. Yeah, it shows. Yeah.
I was like, are you saying my hair's falling out? Like, cause we need I need all my strands. We already know I got low. But anyway, y'all know how I talk about my hair. Like, child, you can see all scalp, but it was like, no, because you could just, you could just. I had a lot of like it really was a lot going on, and I was like, no, I need my loctician. But that's all to say that it runs deeper than that. And when I was at my best and at my peak, I was exercising daily. You know what I mean? I was eating
Mhm.
right. Like right now, I'm just like, child, whatever I can get because it's just so. And life happens. So let me just say
Yeah.
this: don't beat yourself up if every day you're not eating the proper meal. Because I don't eat the proper. I don't eat proper every day. And right now, most days I really don't, honestly. But the thing of it is getting back on track. And
Yeah.
so going forward, especially once we're here in March, because I'll be all settled in. Prayerfully, everything is like done, everything is good. That I will be able to be more consistent with it, and I'll share my stories. Risha and I will both be sharing, whatever we choose to share, whatever we feel led to share in regards to help to push this. But I know, some people was just like just saying to me personally was just like they was glad that we were giving them other information because
Hmm.
to know how to go about this and being able to feel like they really have accomplished something. Like, okay, I know if I walk by this, I should be able to walk this full thing. Just knowing what
Yeah.
the proper step to take to be able to successfully complete this the way that they want to complete it. So
Right.
again, we're giving you the information, not saying that this is what you have to do. This is just options for you. So if you already have a regimen, which some people already do, how they going about doing it, that's absolutely fine. This is
Right.
just to give you information you could do with it. If it doesn't apply, like to say that if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But we want to be able to give you options. We just don't want you out here just doing any old thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, but yeah, so I again, if we, because I think that's pretty much it. Like the main thing too, if you guys too, when we're posting this stuff out, if you don't mind, if, to share it out. Like some people but I'm like, well, maybe let me just put it out there and ask when you see the little stuff. If you don't mind sharing it, if you want to add it, a word or two, that's fine. Because
Yeah.
we just trying to spread the world. Nobody's I said spread the world, but spread the word. Nobody, it's not all organic, not running no ads or anything like that. But just really trying to get it out there. So if you could share, if you know some people that you might want to be able to link up with and do this together, we will greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. I really am. I may not sound like that much right now because
But
I'm
you got
like
a
one
lot
of
going
few.
on. I
Yeah, I
know how
know,
excited
but
you
I was
are.
like,
We
I
talk.
really
So
am. Like,
yeah.
believe me when I tell you, I really am. Um, because yeah, we just moving into different dimensions. It's
Yep.
like we're moving into different dimensions, and right now we are in winter time. Spring will be here before you know it, which is really the new year. But won't get into that. But it's like that spring equinox is that time to really blossom and bloom, and by us moving and doing stuff right now, well, it's like we're going to already be ahead of the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we don't want to wait till it start getting warm and everybody is trying to reduce their backs in 3 days. Like we want to be able to go ahead and work on some stuff now, and we're
Yeah.
already be in motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because I know for me, I was like, I want to be like runner ready. Now I don't know what that's gonna look like because yeah, but it was like I definitely for me, I wanted to make sure I gave myself that time to like really, get some practice and stuff in. So
Yeah.
I mean, I know I still have time, and time is like it's about to be March though, y'all. It's about to
Right.
be March.
Exactly. Like we finna say good night, and tomorrow gonna be March 1st.
I just can't believe it. Like it's about to be March.
Right.
But nonetheless, time is moving, right? So we might as well move. We got to
Yeah.
move too, because the time is moving, time is flying. So if y'all don't have any questions, if not, you can, if you do wind up getting any questions, you can always still put it here in the chat.
Yeah.
Also, Riesha and I are also on Instagram. You can
Yeah.
leave us a message there. I would prefer just that either here or for me
Yeah.
personally, just on Instagram, but that's Malorier Designs. But
Yeah.
um Reach, I think it's the same. Both your handles are the
That's the
same
same. Yeah. All of
on
them.
both
All of
of
them are
them.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah, so but if you're watching this on a replay, you could definitely just leave comments here. We
Correct.
will see them, we will
Yep.
respond to them. And if you see us other places, you can also ask about it then. But I just wanted to kind of go over, well, we wanted to go over a little bit more about it. Also, it's very detailed in the description too. For the sign up is very detailed there
Yes.
about the information as well. So, but again, you could always feel free to ask us any questions, reach out. We are here um to answer them. And that's
Yes.
it. So before we wrap up, again, reach any last words. Anybody have anything to say, you can put it in the chat now. Well,
Yes.
because I don't want to hold you. We just wanted to get on here and kind of, do what we talk about this a little bit and then let y'all go.
Yeah. So last words is if you're gonna do it, just start off slow, like I said before. Take your time with it, and then just have fun with it. So make it your own. Do what you want to do with it. So and build a community with it while we're doing it. So
Yes, it's all about community, especially the
yeah.
moms. But our bold asses got to stand up. Okay, we got. It's time for us to shine. It's time for us to get out there. It is our time.
Yeah.
Um, and this is actually was written down, but it says if you've been waiting for a sign to choose yourself, this is it. And I mean, this is literally it. Like if you wanted to give yourself, try something different, really take it out the box and say, you know what, this is really like out of my lane. Pretty, like I've never tried something like this before. I'm not quite sure. That means just join us because, like
Yep.
I said, Risha have done this before. I have not.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was very bold to me. They're like, "Girl, you ain't even never do this, and you created it." Yep, sure did, sure did. Because I was like, "Look, I'm not going to just make this about me. I want it to be about us." Like,
Yeah.
but I have some runners out there, people that have actually ran before, so I think it's pretty great because we having people from, and I said all age group. I think the oldest so far that I know that is a part of this is 72.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
this is for all age groups, like all age group. And both of my daughters are doing it too. Like somebody has sponsored them because like, yeah, they're not free. Okay.
Yeah.
This stuff's
Right.
not free. But
Right.
yes, like they are, you know what I mean? So we have from teenagers to elders that are going to be doing this.
Yeah, Brooke, we don't want no falling iguanas out the tree. So yeah, wait till it get warm.
Yeah, the race is not gonna be till definitely like till May. So we have
You should
time,
be
but it's,
safe. You should be safe.
yeah, you because girl, listen, I'm little
Girl, I've been
mm-mm.
and had a heart attack.
Yeah, that I was like, well, whoop, but like, wait a minute, like I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't ready for that, was not ready
No.
for that. So
I'll be
I
screaming,
understand
running
that
up and
on
down
that
the
part,
street.
but definitely, like I said, this is for everybody.
Yeah.
This is for everybody.
Yeah.
This is for everybody. Um, and I just can't wait, like to see how everything comes together. Definitely, we'll get more into that later about the posting and all that because I will eventually create. I want to put a collage of everybody's pictures, everybody's thing, but that'll come later on. We'll talk about that later in the game. Right now, we're
Yeah.
just trying to get the people knowledgeable about how this works and to be able to get signed up
Yeah.
because we are definitely excited and would love for you to be able to join us. I do believe there's power and unity in numbers and strength in numbers, and so especially to see brown girls, brown women come together and do something pertaining to health and wellness.
Right.
It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
And we're stepping into Women's History Month next month, so I'm like it all just
Yeah.
like we need to be represented and shown like we do work out, we do like to
Yeah.
we want to have fun with it, though do it in our own little way, but
Right.
we're here and we're here to stay. So definitely, again, we would love to have you. Just definitely can join up. The link is in my bio, and Risha's going to put it in hers as
Yes.
well. I know some of you that's on my email list has been getting emails. I do apologize if you already signed up and you still get those emails, because baby, I don't. This ain't like the other thing I was using before. Okay, I haven't figured out how to segment that stuff yet. So just like show the girls some love, because I mean I'm still putting the stuff out there. But again, I'm just trying to get it out there to spread the word. So again, if you're getting the emails, you send an email to your friends. Like let them see it so they can join up, sign up as well. Again, so I think that's all that we have for this evening. Maybe we'll do a live later, like late when it get closer to where us for the run, later on in a couple of months or so. Because Risha and I both are extremely busy, but we're still going to put this information out there because we want y'all to know what y'all can do, how to prepare yourself to get ready for it, so that you can have a successful 5K experience, however you choose to do it.
Yeah, and I'll put together like a little mini workout schedule. Like each week, it'll be how many days you should be running, depending on if you're, I'm not running, walking. I'm not running for anything. The only thing I'm chasing is a margarita or a taco truck. And so I will be putting together those. So then also and putting into, on the strength training days, it could be your core, it could be your yoga, it could be your stretching. So I'm going to continue to do the strength training portion of it also. So for those of you that want to use it, you can use it. You're not obligated to use it. You can do all your cardio if you want, but I'm still going to put it together so then you guys can have additional resources for that as well.
And all that will be on your YouTube channel?
It's going to be, I'm going to use my broadcast channel again, but I will also post it to the YouTube channel as well. I know a lot of people follow the YouTube channel for that.
Oh, just information, not
videos. No, I can still also talk to it also, and then create a YouTube video, so then people can go to the YouTube channel also and see, okay, this, because I can link the videos.
Link the video. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Into there and talk about it, and then link the videos. Okay, so like day 1 would be, okay, now we're gonna do our core training today. And then day 2 we're gonna do this, or I'm gonna give you all 3. Well, I haven't figured out how I want to lay it out yet.
Or that's fine. I just want to know so the people know where to expect to see it at. But that's fine. However you figure you want to lay it out. Because right now, even with the sign up, the information that they have right now, that the packet that goes out is plenty for them to even get started. Right. So we just, of course, want to be overachiever, wants to get more. I was like, no, we should like, I want to add this, and I'm like, okay, and I'm going to do this, and so
we are a work in progress still.
Yes, it's like we're still deciding, like, no, let's add this in there. And here's the thing, because we can, okay, like we created it, like we can add whatever we want, when we want, how we want to. So but yes, y'all. So that is all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for the people that's going to watch it on the replay. Again, you can sign up with the link in our bio. So happy. I'm already saying thank you in advance for joining in with us. I really am excited about it. I know Riesha is too, because we be powwowing about it, like girl, so it's going to be fun. And for people, and I will say this, like if you really take it seriously and dedicate that time to yourself, you're going to see, like it's just like this feeling that you get it's like it's unmatched. Okay, the confidence levels, like all of that, like the mental clarity, it's going to be such a beautiful thing. I'm trying to tell you, it really is. It really is. But it's up to you. I can't make you do it. But nonetheless, but thank y'all so much. And I think that's it. That's all we have.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Yep. So have a good evening, everybody.
Yep. Bye.